Yacht Profile of the Week. We're here with Andre R. Russell. What is your YOP?
It's inspiration, enthusiasm, faith, and effort. My mission statement is create wealth and inspire. And it's just doing my thing. I think I'm like 007 meets Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
We've been following you for quite some time, Andre. We know that you have a really good keen businesses. Just talk about some of your dealings, like in business, some of the things that you've been involved with, and some of the things that you've pushed forward and helped catapult.
Well, I'm Six Deuce all day, every day. Six Deuce Enterprises. We're going to our 8th year this coming February. I'm currently Chief Operating Officer for Sports and Spine Physical Therapy. It's a freestanding outpatient manual therapy clinic. Started in 2003. We got 4 clinics here in the greater Cleveland area, one in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm the creator, co-founder, owner of YOP, Your Own Persona Apparel. And I mean, I'm just always been into keeping the ink black, for lack of better terms. I think that I became intrigued in business early on, just growing up where we went to, selling ices. We used to be on my Six Deuce profile, even at the Hood Nick, selling pictures, playing Mad, using my work checks to bring in other sources of revenue. I think it all starts from having a good mentor, good people in your camp. You know, I'm real big on the belief that in order to be a good general, you first have to be a great soldier. So that's where I'm at with that.
So you have dealings with Six Deuce, Your Own Persona, YOP, and Sports and Spine. And we know that your big thing is giving back and giving someone else a chance. You know, tell us about mentoring and how you feel about that.
Super big. The world's biggest shout out to Coach Rowski and his wife Gina and the Rowski Foundation for Mentors. That's how I met the person who I affectionately refer to as Big Homie, who's the president of Sports and Spine. And mentoring is huge. I mean, we're going into our 8th year, Six Deuce, where we've fed over 1,000 families in 8 years, over 5 or 6 different cities, primarily Cleveland. You look at YOP, where our main focus is to actually promote Cleveland. You travel, you go to Philly, you know, there's cheesesteak and Murals. You go to New York City, it's breakdancing, hip-hop, and various other things. But outside of Polish Boys, what is Cleveland known for? So I wanted to create a brand and a lifestyle with the help of my closest loved ones and friends to promote our city, our way of life. So we're not just known for Polish Boys or the Decision or whatever you call it. You look at Sports and Spine, mentoring is our culture. Everyone who works there has started as a student volunteer. Myself being one of the first students volunteer, I now run the program.
So, you know, we all know that you mess with the kicks. You know, you got a nice inventory of kicks.
Appreciate that.
What's your top 3 and why?
Definitely the old Air Raids. The Air Raids, because that was my first pair of Nikes that I got. Actually, a neighbor, little Larry, gave them to me. You know, I'm from humble beginnings, so I wore as a matter of fact, the urban legend from my friend is I used to wear Sonics, even though that's not true. But I didn't have that big paper to go get the designer names. I'd probably say number 2 is the Royal Blue Foams. I think that's when the Slam magazine was out. Me and my good friend Fat Ryan had the Slam magazine article of the foams. It was just a picture of them in our pocket, and that 200 at age 15, 16, a steep price. So when they retroed, I made sure I doubled up on those. And then probably the black and red patent leather J's. I think that when those retroed, I had those probably 4 months early, and that's what really started my shoe collection and really took my freshness to the next level.
So this is a very special day for you. You know, we up at Hillcrest, and you're awaiting your firstborn son. So yes. Like, I know that's just gonna garner your energy and to push it in a positive direction. So with that being said, can you let the people know what some of your future projects, what you got going on, and how can people get in contact with you, you know, like if they want to build with you?
I'll start with the latter. I'm on Twitter. I'm at Mr. Russell. That's my real name, MRRUSSELL. I think that speaks volumes in itself. Like, me and my crew, we really are who we tweet we are. I can also be reached at Sports and Spine. If you had a number, the credentials, you know how to reach me there. as far as projects with Sports Inspiring Physical Therapy, we are really growing. Shout out to Dr. Taylor and big homie, Mr. Anderson. I think it's kind of the changing of the guard, for lack of better terms. I'm kind of like young Simba becoming the king in that respect. With YOP, I just love the rawness. I mean, we're here. The big announcement is not Jay-Z's birthday, it's Mr. Anderson Kaiser Russell's birthday, December 4th, 2011. So we go work on the audio excerpt. I think there's people in YOP that do things that I don't always have to be around for. So I'll hear the audio excerpt when the people hear it. So I'm really excited about that because it's really your own persona. You'll probably see more YOP clothes come out, t-shirts, hoodies. As well, we want to get into what I do for a living, business attire, kids attire now that Mr. Anderson, the new Mr. Anderson is here, and we're going to keep doing things. We'd like to have a new look with Six Deuce Enterprises, as all of us are getting older, starting families, new careers, new moves. We got to really come back together and continue to change the look of success.